Good morning, good afternoon, good day, everyone. My name is Krista, and you are watching Heart to Heart. And our subject today is I needed something I could do without starting over in school. Okay, I'm going to start with Grace. Grace, what do you think about this subject?
Oh, good morning, ladies. Good morning, all the viewers. That topic is kind of a little bit like close to my heart. I remember when it was 2016 and I got laid off, and at that time I decided, okay, let me go back to school, and I did. I went back to school for a year, and I upgraded myself, and then I started another job, and of course I was getting more money than before, and the position was better than before. But then I worked there for 6 years, and then but I during that period I thought, Grace, what was the use of going back to college? I'm still making someone else rich. I'm still in the 9 to 5 job. I'm still getting up early and running for my work. And then when this awesome business opportunity came in front of me, I grabbed it right away. And guys, trust me, that was the best decision of my life. Nothing is better than being your own boss, gaining that financial freedom. Nothing is better than that. So instead of going back to school, do this business. Just spend time in your own business, in your own life. Make your life up. Make yourself rich instead of making someone else rich. Because no matter what position you're at in an office environment, you're still making someone else rich, not yourself. So I would suggest anything to our viewers. Just guys, try this business. Maybe this is for you. That's all I wanted to say for this topic. Thank you, Trista. Back to you.
Thank you, Grace. Okay, Tina, your turn.
Oh, you know what? Good morning, everybody. Yes, while education is important, so many of us feel stuck thinking change requires a degree or retraining or going back to square one. That's not the case. And, I knew differently after being online and seeing the surge in working online and so many different people saying, no experience needed, no education necessary. We will train. There's a training program. There's this, and I'm like, yes, because when you reach a point in your life and you've worked in the workforce, you come with a lot of transferable skills, as is anyway,
Mhm.
like communication, organization, leadership, empathy. We've all held that position at some point. So you're coming in with a lot of skill set that is transferable, right? And this business is a smart, modern solution for anyone who is looking to bring that extra income in, find that extra, time in their schedule to maybe scale back in their everyday work life, or maybe they're looking to make something their own. Right? The sky's the limit. And you know what? Just listen to the information. If you're curious, listen to the information and make a decision.
Thank you, Tina. Great points. Okay, Pam, your turn.
Good morning, ladies. Great topic again. Do I need an education? Well, growing up, we always heard the saying, you get a good education, you get a good job. Well, some of
Mhm.
us spend years in school. We do our low school, high school, university, and you come out, and how many people do you see that's wandering the streets and don't have a job?
Mhm.
I did my education. I went to school and I did college. I was secretary. That was my dream. And a little while ago, I heard of one of the girls that I grew up with. She was talking about, like, she was smart in the day. She was smart. And she didn't do anything when she got out of school. She just went to work in a grocery store. I was thinking, what a waste. What a waste of intelligence. But we hear tell of so many people that have made it in the world. You hear tell of the Bob Proctors, the Joel Osteens, all of the people who are high on the scale. A lot of those people didn't have an education. They got kicked out of school. They didn't have high people that they could fall back on. They didn't. Their parents wasn't rich. They had to claw their way up, but they used their smarts, and that's what we had when we discovered this opportunity. When our two guys founded this business, they knew what they were talking about. When you go back to school, you have to invest thousands of dollars. There's no guarantee that you're going to get a job. Invest the minimum in this opportunity and take a peek on the inside. We're 30 days guaranteed, with a small print of saying if you have your coaching call, then no, you don't get your money back. But anyway, you got 30 days to go in and take a look to see what it's all about. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. I've been here for a while now, and what I've seen, I am so proud of.
Mhm.
I don't need an education to do this business. Our training is step by step. Anybody can do it. You can come in as early as 18 and you can go until you're 80. We have people here of all ages. So don't worry about the education. You don't need it. Just learn to read and write, and you get yourself going. Thank you. Back to you, Krista.
Thank you, Pam. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so for me, well, scroll back almost 5 years, and I knew I needed a change. But going back to school just didn't make sense to me at my age. Not that it doesn't for someone else. It just didn't for me. I wanted something that fit my life. I was winding down from work life and wanted something I could learn to do and would give me the flexibility of retirement life. When I came across this online opportunity, something just clicked in me. And I said to myself, at least look into it. And I am so happy I did. The video-based training made it easy to learn. The systems are already in place and the support is real. It was a smart move, something I can grow into without starting from scratch. Sometimes you just know a good opportunity when you see it. And I'm so glad I trusted myself and took it. I hope you enjoyed our discussion today. And if you are needing something but school isn't for you, register for a free info session. Reach out and we'll send you the link. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.